And our next coach this morning is the head coach of the Charleston Southern Buccaneers, Jamey Chadwell. Coach.
Good morning.
Bucs had the open day last week, first one in 2 years after playing all 13 weeks last season. Just kind of open up, talk about what the team did, who got healthy, some things from the Charlotte game that you may have worked on to improve, and then we'll start taking questions.
Well, we made sure we turned the phones off that week so nobody'd call and try to get us to come play that weekend. Our guys were looking forward to the open date for sure. So that was a positive, but it was a good week. We needed it for some guys being banged up. We had a few guys on defense that have been hurt, lingering, especially our defensive line, and had a chance to get them healthy. And then with our quarterback situation, Danny playing some still, trying to get him completely healthy. That week that we had off really was good for him to get his body back to where it needs to be for this stretch run that we're going on. We spent a lot of the time really working on some things throughout the season that we've not had a chance to get down. We've had a lot of rain down here and had to go a lot in gyms and things, so doing a lot of scheme, not a lot of fundamentals. So we're able to get back and do some fundamental things that I think will really help us, improve as a team in certain areas. The Charlotte win was obviously a nice win. There's some things there that we did well. There's some things we needed, to work on from that. Came out of that game. We really didn't tackle well on defense, gave up some big plays. And so really tried to get back to doing some basic things there on defense to get us back to playing solid there. And then offensively, we turned the ball over twice. We turned it over one time going into that game. So big emphasis on that this week, little things that over time build up can really hurt you. And so that was our focus. It was a good week for us just to get out there. We've had beautiful weather, and it was nice to get out there and just work on some things and really take a mental break. Physical break's important, but I think the mental break that you need to have from a season, to be able to have that first mental break in a long time, I think that was important for our players. And then now, we're on trying to get ready for our Vanderbilt team and go down there and represent our conference well.
At this time, we'll move to questions for Charleston Southern head coach Jamey Chadwell. To ask a question, please press *1 on your phone at any time, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser and click raise hand if you join us via the web. Coach, as we wait for questions to come in, talk about Vanderbilt for us.
Well, obviously they're playing in a great league. Got a new coach. Got a lot of new players. I think they have 31 first-time starters that have started for the first time, and I think they're playing 20 freshmen or redshirt freshmen. So he's got a young team, got some talent. They're going through obviously some growing pains and some new pains with a new coaching staff, new scheme. So you can see that. They're playing obviously the best of the best of the teams they're playing. So. You're comparing them to when they're playing Georgia and some of those guys. It's a lot different looking at the video. But one thing they do is they do play extremely hard for the coach, and they play with a lot of passion. He's got them playing the way you want your teams to play, and they're doing a lot of different schemes that give you trouble on both sides of the ball. Show you a lot of formations on defense. Show you much different fronts. So size-wise and speed, obviously the best that we've seen. To this point. So I think our more challenge is can we try to match, the speed? We'll be able to match up with the speed that they have and then bring it up with the size. Can our experienced guys maybe take advantage of some of the inexperience that they have? And that'll be I think the key to the game. Hopefully we can go up there, play well, keep the ball game relatively close, and we're going in with house money. Obviously they need to win the game. So hopefully we can keep it close, and maybe those young guys will not know how to handle the pressure. If we don't play well, then it could obviously get ugly because they've got a lot of talent there. So great opportunity for us. We're excited about going down there. It's anytime you can play a BCS, but to play an SEC team, I think is good, especially for us and what we're trying to do with our program. So looking forward to the trip.
We're taking questions for Charleston Southern head coach Jamey Chadwell. Press *1 on your phone at any time, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser and click raise hand to enter the question queue. And Coach, talk about what it means to playing in FBS in the middle of the schedule. You're off to a great start, kind of like last year. Colorado was added late, but how does that change maybe what the overall picture, just for trying how to get ready and how this kind of game may change some things for the program?
Well, it's I don't think it's ideal to play a team in the middle of the year. You'd probably prefer early or late, but you got to play them when you can. And so coming off an off week, at least you have some time to get yourself healed before you go do something like that. The benefits, of playing a team, one, obviously you got financial benefits of it, and what we're trying to do with upgrading the facilities that we have here, is going towards that to help us continue to make the statements to future recruits and people that, hey, we're serious about what we're doing here. So this game will help us towards those goals. And then I think secondly, anytime you get a chance to play on television, on national television, you get a chance to play at in an SEC environment. Your current team, I think it's something that they can carry with them the rest of their lives. They remember obviously football, but to have a chance to do that and play against the best of the best, something that they'll carry. But I think secondly, it shows us to future recruits out there that who's Charleston Southern, what are they about? They get a chance to see us, hopefully get a chance to see us play well, and it just benefits us in a lot of areas. The recognition that our university gets from it, obviously the financial, and then I think too, as we're going into our conference is phenomenal this year. I mean, every team is playing really well. To play a team before our conference that has their type of speed and their level, that can only, I believe, help us prepare for the type of opponents we're going to see going forward. So it's a benefit in that. Regardless of what happens, we'll see the level that we need to compete at consistently to have a chance to have a successful season this year. So I look at it as a positive in those manners. I think our players are too, and we try to make it as a fun a trip as possible anytime we go somewhere new that we normally don't do, and see everything that we can. So it'll be a good trip all around.
And my last question for you mentioned Danny Grogan getting more reps 2 weeks ago. Austin Brown still playing very well. What's the plan going forward? Will we see more of a two rotating basis for these two quarterbacks?
Our plan is we're trying to play both of them. We think they both handle what we do well, and they both bring a couple different things to the table that I think help us be successful. It'll be based off Austin is playing really well. He's our starter, no doubt, and he'll get the majority of the time. But Danny, through last year and through what he's done this year, has earned playing time. And when he's completely healthy, he's a good player for us in what we try to do. So both our team believe in both of those guys, and I think they both can help us be successful and have shown that. And so you'll see both, and probably very similar to what you saw a couple weeks ago is how they played.
All right, Coach, I'm not seeing any other questions for you, so we'll let you go. But thanks for joining us. Good luck Saturday night at Vanderbilt.
Thank you very much.
All right. Charleston Southern at Vanderbilt, Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. That game will be televised on Fox Sports Net.